A small earthquake in central New Jersey shook some people awake early this morning.
Officials located the center of the quake in the town of Bernardsville, but people in neighboring Morris and Somerset counties felt the tremors. CBS 2's Andrea Grymes has more.
In the middle of the night, we both looked at each other like, what the heck was that?
Danielle Carlson and her husband had no idea at first an earthquake woke them up, hitting their town of Bernardsville, New Jersey.
We thought the bed was going to go through the house. That's what we really thought, actually.
The U.S. Geological Survey confirms a small 2.7 magnitude quake struck just about 2 miles north around 3:30 a.m.
It was just kind of like a thunderclap. More of a rumble. You know, I woke up because the windows were shaking.
As my wife and I were having coffee this morning, I said, I think I had felt something, but she slept through it.
I didn't realize. I woke up and I felt like the house had cracked. And then sitting there, I'm like, that felt like an earthquake.
Yeah.
Authorities here in Somerset County and in neighboring Morris County say several residents called police to report rumblings. Officials say no one was injured.
There was no reports of damage. However, about an hour later, we did have a transformer fire. But we don't know if that was related to the earthquake or not.
Jersey Central Power and Light says the issue knocked out power to about 40 customers this morning. As for the earthquake, local barber Art Liardi is glad it wasn't worse.
I went around, I checked my house, I went downstairs, I woke everybody up, and everything was fine.
Although rare, earthquakes in the area are not uncommon. A few small ones happened here back in 2010. Reporting in Bernardsville, New Jersey, Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.
All right, let's bring in Lonnie for more information on that earthquake. Lonnie?
Well, you know what, guys, when you think about an earthquake in this country, you think about the San Andreas Fault, right, out west. But here in our area, small earthquakes are actually really common. I'm talking smaller than what you had today. Most of them just can't even be felt because our area actually rests right on a fault line. You take a look at where the earthquake hit today, right there in Bernardsville. Well, the bigger picture will show you it's the Ramapo fault line that runs basically right through Bernardsville. And this fault line continues all the way down. It's kind of like a tributary right into the East Coast fault line, feeds down into the New Madrid fault line, and then off to the west is where you'd find the San Andreas fault line. So you don't get the big ones in this area, but they happen pretty regularly. Just that you can't feel them out there today. Again, there's a little bit bigger than a 2.3. It's hot and humid tomorrow. PM chance for a little bit of wet weather out there north and west, but for the most part, you have a good-looking day. But notice it's going to get hot. First 90-degree day could be a string of them coming up. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. Dick and Alice, over to you guys.
All right, Lonnie, thanks.